number 3? What is it? It is don't steal. What's the name of it? ASTEYA. Action, she says. ASTEYA. Meaning stay away from, and steya meaning steal. Stay away from stealing. So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to cement that notion of stealing. We talked about how we all know that stealing things that don't belong to us, that were not meant for us, those are material things. We all know that we shouldn't steal integrity, right? We shouldn't, if somebody says don't say something, you don't want to steal their trust. Remember that?
Yes.
We don't want to steal their trust. But here's the other thing that we hardly ever think about. When you steal somebody's dream, you steal from yourself. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, example, Aranza comes to me and says, you know what, I think what I really want to do in this lifetime is become a go-go dancer, let's say. And I'm her friend, and I look at her and I go, what, are you stupid or what, man? That's never going to make you any money. What are you thinking? Nobody's going to come see you. Where are you going to work? You see what I'm doing? I am squashing her. I am stealing her thunder. I am stealing her self-confidence. And the only reason I'm doing it is because I know that I can't do it. So I'm stealing from myself. Because the only time that we actually murder somebody's dreams is when we lack self-confidence, when we think we could not do that. So if I can't do it, you're not going to do it. How many times has somebody said to you, I want to do something, and you've said to them, why? As if to squash their dream. Yeah.
It's just like parents, when you say you want to become like this, and they say, no, you should be like this. But, yeah.
You know, my favorite, when I give talks to parents and I give talks to parents usually realize that they're completely lost when their kids start going into middle school. Right? So they're not. So the middle school kids are not the only lost souls. Usually, I end up giving talks to parents, right? And that's one of the things I tell the parents. The first rule of thumb number 1 is stop shitting all over your kids. They're in a period of self-discovery. We're all in a period of self-discovery, and we we must never squash somebody else's dream. So what if it takes them 2,000 years to get there? Who died and made, my favorite is, who died, Marty, and made you God? That's my reminder to me. Everything in this lifetime happens in a perfect timeline for our learning and for our highest good, whether we want to believe that or not. So we need to realize that we don't want to be that person. We don't want to be the dream squelcher. We don't want to be the dream killer, right? There's so many people out there that think that they have to know it all. Why? Try it, and if it doesn't work and you don't like it, try something else. Choose something else. Please, as as my mentor said, Wayne Dyer, please don't die with your music still inside you. Please. Because you do a world of disservice to the whole world and to yourself and to those you love. Do what really lights your heart. Right? Do what really lights your heart. So what? So what if you get me at the end of the day? And I gave I did a live on Instagram, and I got a lot of feedback from business people. And at the end of the day, people are going to remember you for your genuineness. For your genuineness. For you being who you are. They're not going to remember you at all because you had a nice house. They're not going to remember you because you wore Prada. You see what I'm saying? Our job, and we know this through the yoga, to be the best version of ourselves that we can possibly be, no matter what you're doing in your life. Okay? I've been everything. I'm a caregiver right now. People say, what do you do? Well, I'm an adjunct professor, I'm a caregiver, I'm a coach, I'm a this, I'm a that. That's what I do. That's what I do. I do this. I do professor stuff. I do nutritionist stuff. I do coaching stuff. I do caregiving stuff. But who am I? I am a person that cares about other people, that wants to see everybody succeed and realize that their dreams are possible. I am the person that you're going to look at, and at the end of the day, when I die, you're going to say, because of her, I didn't quit. That's who I am. You see what I'm saying? Yes?
Yes.
And when I don't do something, that motivates me, that makes me almost cry when I speak it. When I don't do that, when I'm not being that, I'm stealing from myself. I'm in ASTEYA. I have violated the yamas. I violated yama number one, which was ahimsa, acting in consideration to others. Am I acting, and including myself, am I acting in consideration to me when I'm not being genuine? Yes or no? So I violated number one. Am I speaking my truth, and am I speaking the truth to empower others? No. Then I violated number two. And number three, I stolen from who I genuinely am. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
If I have to think about it this way, if I have to put on a filter every time I go live on Instagram because social media says I've got to look younger, I've got to look like that, I've got to hide I've got to do that, am I genuine? No. So we've got to be real careful, because right now we're living in a world that's very tenuous. It's trying to pull us out into the external. It's trying to make us materialistic again. Luckily, it's not really good. So as we go through the yamas, notice how every time I violate one, I violate all three of them. I violate, and you'll see on the next one. If I violate that one, I violate all of them. Does that make sense? So don't kill your dreams, and don't kill anybody else's dreams. Think about your friends, guys. Think about your friends. How many times have they shared something with you and then you kill that dream? Anybody? Oh, I'm the only one? I'm the only one? raise my hand high. That's it? The rest of you haven't never done it? You've
My
never
sister.
killed somebody's dream. All right, guys. You've never killed somebody's dream? I know, Saz. Whenever we say to our friends, I know, Saz. Ay, la neta, ¿cómo le vas a hacer así? No. Yeah, we tend to do that, guys. We tend to do that. We think that it's okay to do that to our friends. It's not okay. It's not okay. Does that make sense? It's not okay. And it's not okay to do it to ourselves.